I am Dr. Jenn, and welcome to In the Den with Dr. Jenn. This is a place for sex talk, social commentary, and sexuality outside the box. So I was recently on a trip to a place not too far away from us here in San Diego, Las Vegas. And even better, I was there for a vulva conference. Yeah, I know. So that's definitely a topic for another time. But here I want to tell you about that I got to visit the Erotic Heritage Museum. Have you ever heard of this?
No, didn't know.
I know, me neither. But it was actually really cool. And it was voted ABC News as their 4th kinkiest museum in the world. I know, 4th, exactly. That begs the question, what and where are the top 3? But nonetheless, the Erotic Heritage Museum looks at the socio-cultural perspectives of our American erotic heritage. I bet you never thought about us having an erotic heritage. But so they are dedicated to the belief that sexual pleasure is a natural aspect of the human experience, and such pleasure must be made available to all. And our individual sexuality belongs to each of us. They were founded in August of 2008. So are you curious what it looks like inside? Yes. Nice, perfect, because I took some video footage of my visit there to give you a brief taste of the experience. But now please do remember here at In the Den with Dr. Jenn, I am the talent and not a technical or video expert in any way. So please be forgiving of my amateur videographer skills. Yep, world's largest display of erotic art and sex toys. Can you imagine having a lamp like that in your living room? Women's health matters, and so do big dildos. Can you guess what this dress is made of? Yes, condoms. Well done. And yikes, no comment on this virtual girl. Johnny Holmes. They had some really cool and interesting sketch art there. And there's the bottom of the woman. We have some porn stars here. And can you tell what these are? This is photographer Nick Karras. Yes, some of you recognize this. It is Variety of Vulvas. Woohoo! What is that? Well, it kind of looks like a superfluous third nipple. So what they're saying is early porn needed a storyline. Porn today, not so much. Just a bedroom and some nudity.
Hey, are the pictures for Annie ready yet?
I'm sitting in a room right now that has 8 screens with porn on it from about 1915 to, I don't know the most recent. I think maybe the 90s or something. Oh, it's a lot of porn.
So did you ever wonder what happens when you stick your penis in a glory hole? Who's on the other side? Ooh, yikes. Pennies, lots of pennies. But what are we looking at here? Oh, is that a penis and balls of pennies?
Yes, folks. It's a penis made out of pennies.
And the oddest thing.
These machines, they're hooked up to electrodes. So I guess some guy creates all this bondage stuff. I'll wait till you see this one. Yeah.
All right. This museum is the only nonprofit of its kind. And what that means is that it promotes sex education through the arts and is dedicated to preserving our erotic heritage. Check them out online at eroticheritage.org. Sexual fun fact. Now take a look at this photo of a gazelle. What do you think is the reason for the marking on the bottom and the tail of the gazelle? A, it's satin paint. B, follow me. C, an arrow for sex guidance. Anybody in the audience get it right? Who said B? Yeah, see, I didn't make it easy for you guys this time. Oh, sorry. Hit somebody in the head with a condom.
Follow me?
Answer is B. It means follow me. And I learned this recently when I visited San Diego's Safari Park, which is formerly the Wild Animal Park. So some animals have this so that it's easier to follow each other when they're moving in packs. And I think it makes just for the cutest little marks. And now, a brief word from our sponsor. This episode of In the Den with Dr. Jenn is sponsored by Barbara Miller Massage Therapy. Woo! Which is a wonderful place to go in San Diego, and sometimes she'll even come to you, like being here in the den with us. So, did you know that 75% of the general population experiences at least some stress every 2 weeks? God, that feels really good. And that half of those within that 2-week period experienced mid to high levels of stress. And you might know that stress contributes to heart disease, high blood pressure, strokes, and affects the immune system. There's something you can do about it. Massage therapy is a proven way to reduce stress. So it's not just a frivolous way to spend your time and money, but actually a path to health and fulfillment. Barb offers a special blend of Swedish, Thai, and Lomi massage to help ease your aches and pains and bring your body and mind back into balance. And if you're a new client and tell her that In the Den with Dr. Jenn sent you, you get $10 off of a massage. So her rate's already quite reasonable. This means you're getting a really great price. So what do people have to say about Barb's services? One person wrote, I am a very picky massage recipient, having experienced some of the best massages from all around the world. When I got my first Thai massage from Barbara, I was ecstatic. She is intuitive, holistic, and exceptionally talented. I would recommend Barbara to anyone. And I've also experienced her massage, not just here in the den, and all of her modalities, but I've been on the table, I've been to events in her massage chair, and why do I love massages with Barb? Because she's present, she's skilled, she listens, she's nurturing, and she's funny too, which you don't get to see here. So if you book an appointment online and visit her at bmillermassagetherapy.com, you know you're gonna have to do my other foot now too. What's happening in your town? Well, we here in San Diego, where we're shooting this show, you know, I talk about sex here, but I'm always curious what's happening in other towns regarding sex, gender, relationships, and social politics. So here's a great news story from Vancouver Island about a brawl that erupted when a big group of people drinking were watching a stripper. Okay, probably doesn't sound that surprising, may not sound that out of the ordinary. However, I'm not talking about men watching a female stripper, but 100+ women at a fundraiser cheering on one male stripper. Yeah. So, apparently the stripper was dressed like a cop, and a woman stood on her chair to get a better view as he was undressing. When the women whose view she was blocking asked her to get down, she decked him. So, what I find the most amusing about this story is how the police were so nonchalant about it when quoted for the story. There was no real victim here as far as we can tell, and everybody was drunk. It's difficult to determine what really took place, and that's why we don't expect charges resulting from this. You never hear something like that, you know, referred to in the way the United States would talk about something in a newspaper or the police, nor the simple acceptance that women sometimes behave badly. I love that it was just matter of fact. So in conclusion here, I'd like to say thank you first of all to Brenda and Randy and our audience here who gave me this awesome Vulva Power shirt. Yeah. And thank you to our live audience for being here to talk about sex. And a special thanks to Underground Furniture in San Diego's Pacific Beach for providing this sexy den furniture. Check them out online. Yeah. At undergroundfurniture.com. So if you want to join in this sexual conversation that's happening now, visit me at DrJennsDen.com or find me on Facebook at DrJennsDen. And as always, be kind to yourself. feels really good. Okay, I'm ready.
I said action like 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry.